Quick unboxing of the Kindle Kids. So this is designed for younger readers. Amazon, 16 gigabytes, and there we go. It's got 1 year subscription included, which is cool, so you get unlimited books to read. 2-year guarantee. What is it? A 6-inch display, weeks of battery life, and nice to see USB-C on here as well. So that's pretty cool. Let's open it up and have a little look-sees. Let's open up this tab. Lovely. It's a pink one. Beautiful. Trying to be fairly nice so I can put it back for the present. But there it is. Kindle, very nice. This is the unicorn pink colour. So, pretty nice. Oh yes. Quite a thick cover, very nice. Power on at the bottom. I don't know if this... Oh, there we go. It just disappears. Okay, that's nice. And there we go, look. It's quite weighty to hold, but you know, no more than a book, but it's very nice. Lovely display. That's such a nice display, that one. So we'll give it a full charge. There's our USB-C at the bottom and the power button, and of course not really much else to write home about, but yeah, let's just see what goes on. Here's our setup menu. English. Next. Region, United Kingdom. There we go. Doing the initial setup. Lovely matte display, not really shiny, but it's nice on the eyes. It's not glaring or anything. Got the little embossed Amazon tick there. Don't know if you can make that one out. What else do we get while we're waiting? Some leaflets. Yeah, important warranty information. Oh, very basic, isn't it? Yeah. Child-friendly cover, USB-C port, power button. That's it. Right, and then this is what we do. So what is? Oh, it's 11th generation. Cool. So you can either set up on the Kindle, which I think would be easier, rather than have a phone tethered. Right, and I've just skipped the Wi-Fi for now. And there we go. There's our main home screen. So 38% battery. So we'll give this a full boost. Set all the time, etc., because that's the wrong time. But yeah, it's very nice. So what have we got in the library? Anything at all? Don't have any items. That's okay. I'm sure that's fine. So nothing free. You don't get anything free with it. So it really is just an empty device. And here's our settings: flight mode, dark mode, or light mode. So you can have it reversed. Change the brightness. And then what else we got in settings? So here's our other bits and pieces, like connecting your device to Wi-Fi. What's under device options? Oh, there we go. Various things. You could do restarts, resets. So it's a 16 gig model. It's already down to only 13 gig left. But there we go. That's just, I guess, the operating system. You can set a passcode. There we go, we can set the time, etc. So it's, yeah, it's all very nice. Do some update. I bet there'll be an update coming out as soon as we connect it to Wi-Fi, but yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? What's under reading options? Okay, you can do refreshes. And yeah, language dictionaries. This is all fairly standard. You would choose whatever region you need. And guides, So that's really the Kindle unboxing, but it's very nice. So when we close, it's very neat. Is it closed? Oh yeah, look, it goes into a screensaver mode. I guess it takes a minute or two. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's cool. And then if we press the button at the bottom, does it lock it? Yeah, and there we go. And there's our kind of just randomized lock screen. So that's really nice, isn't it? That's very lovely. I think that'll be a good present for someone who loves reading. But I'm gonna set this up and then get some books on there. So the next part of this video will be a quick look at some books, which will probably look a bit like that. You also get a nice USB-C cable, quite good quality. So it's kind of slightly rubberized so it doesn't tangle easily. And there's our USB-C connection, and that's in the sleeve here. Bit cardboard, so it's nice they're using paper rather than a plastic or those wire ties. So that's also what you get in the box. And here it is. It's well received as a gift. You can see how small and compact it is. It's really nice. It's been emblazoned with a couple of stickers, but it's a really nice unit, and yeah, for reading it's been fantastic. Had a lot of use, quite a few books have gone through. Battery life is fantastic. Maybe once every couple of weeks it's good to charge it up, but yeah, swipe to unlock, and that's the sort of quality you can have. And I have noticed that for these books that you can download, there's a lot of pictures, which is great because it really kind of involves you into the story, kind of immerses you because you do have these pictures. One thing I find is some of the font is quite small, especially like small speech bubbles around the pictures, but you can zoom this in, so you can pinch and push out with your fingers, and that gives you a chance to zoom in a little bit, so that does help. It's not as smooth and as slick as, say, a tablet, but it's not too bad. It's okay. By the way, one thing just to interject here is I've noticed a cool feature. So this is the font I'm talking about, where that's the page, and it's quite difficult to actually see the writing. Well, it is for me anyway. But what you can do is you can double click one of the picture areas, and that zooms in that entire box. So if I just take you back out, so if I double click here, that fills the whole screen there with that text box and the picture. So now you can see that a lot easier. And then when you swipe across, that will take you to the next picture. So there's the unicorn, and that's that box there. So it'll start there, move to there, and then to there. So back in, swipe across, and then when you go to the next page, again you think, oh, it's zoomed out again, but if you swipe across to read, you'll see it's automatically zooming in to that first box. So there's the box there. You don't have to double click again, basically just swipe and you can cycle through. So that was the first, that was the second, and it will go on to there. So if we just see that one there, so that'll be third, 1, 2, 3, and that seems to work very well. So that is a cool feature, and it does remember that as well throughout the book. So yeah, I like this. It works very well. So swiping down from the top right gives you your information. So that's all the kind of things you might need. You can name it. You've got the date and time. There's our battery charge. Brightness as well. You can select whatever you need for that. Going back, you have to press up in the top left corner, and that gives you this kind of browser bar, just a bit like your usual browsers. So at least you can go back and go back to the home menu. So that's pretty cool, and it's quite nice to be able to see progress through the book as well. So it's, yeah, definitely really geared to encouraging you to read, and it's a very enjoyable experience, really. So go back to some normal text. You can see this one's more of a cartoon type story, which is actually really engaging and nice sometimes when you've just seen loads of text. swiping through pages is, really responsive, so that's really good. And then here's our main menu, so the kind of home, if you like, and that shows you all of your books that you've got and your progress through them, which is very good. So this is quite a large font. You can see that's quite easy to read, quite nice to read. Let's go to something a bit smaller. Yeah, it's still very good actually, to be fair. And there's our pictures, so every so often you may get some pictures. And then there's the size of the font. So it's really good. It's nice to read, and it's not a glaring brightness. There's it's a backlight. It's not bright, but it's certainly sufficient, and it is very good. It's a good comparison to reading off a page. I'm kind of used to having a home button down here, so it's a bit odd to press in the top left corner here and then go back to home, but it works. I guess it's one less thing to go wrong. So overall, definitely a thumbs up. It's a really nice gadget, and for someone who likes reading, it's fantastic. It's had a lot of use. Cheers for watching.